Welcome back to Black News Tonight. Racial discrimination against black farm workers is as American as apple pie, but this one farm company took the level of injustice to a whole other level in the Mississippi Delta. 6 black farmers who used to work for Pitt's Farm Partnership say their former employer paid white workers from South Africa more to do the same type of work they were doing. The Mississippi Center for Justice and Southern Migrant Legal Services, they've recently filed a federal lawsuit on the farmers' behalf. Joining me now to discuss is Ty Pinkins. He is a lawyer at the Mississippi Center for Justice. He's also the author of 23 Miles and Running, My American Journey from Chopping Cotton in the Mississippi Delta to Sleeping in the White House. Welcome to the show, my brother. Thank you so much for doing this. What is your main accusation against the Pitt's Farm Partnership? Help lay that out for us.
Well, thanks. First of all, thanks for having me, Mark. It's a pleasure to be on your show. In this instance, local farm workers in the Mississippi Delta have been systematically underpaid and denied job opportunities in favor of white foreign workers by their employer, in this instance, Pitt Farms. Now, Pitt Farms owns over several thousand acres of land in and near Sunflower County, deep in the Mississippi Delta, which includes Indianola, Mississippi. And in this case, some of the black farm workers that we represent have been underpaid in favor of white foreign workers. And in some instances, and this will shock you, not only are they underpaid, the local black farm workers actually train the foreign white South Africans to do the same jobs that they're being underpaid to do.
Wow. And when you look at that arrangement, the pay differential, the use of foreign labor, what conclusion does that make you draw? Take me to that next level.
Well, for me, the issue here is you have Sunflower County's population where I said Pitt's Farms is located. It's about 73% black. For several years, they employed a majority of black workforce. However, since 2014, the number of local black farm workers has steadily declined. And since 2014, Pitt's Farms has used the H-2A program to hire, like I said, only white South Africans, even though that country also has a majority black population of approximately 80%, compared to less than an 8% white population. And they haven't hired any black South Africans to come here. So I think anybody can see what that insinuates.
No, that's an important point, and I'm glad you went there. No, I was just going to say, I'm glad you went there because that's an important point, right? It's not just that they're taking a foreign workforce, because they can say, oh, we're just outsourcing the labor. It's not because they're black, it's because the labor is cheaper there, or because we're getting better workers. But somehow, even the South Africans you draw ain't black in a country that's majority black. So it's an interesting set of circumstances. I guess my question for you is, what's the ask? What do you want? What are the 6 plaintiffs asking for?
Well, here we're looking for a few different things. One, we're looking for our plaintiffs to be adequately compensated for the work that they did, to get the back pay that they deserve for being underpaid for so many years. I mean, in this instance, local black farm workers did seasonal agricultural work throughout the year, and they were paid the minimum wage at $7.25 an hour, while their white South African counterparts were paid between $9.87 an hour in 2014. Increasing most years until they reached a pay of $11.83 an hour in 2020, while local black workers were still getting paid the minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. Now, we know that the Mississippi Delta is mostly rural state, and highly dependent on agriculture. This is particularly true in the Delta, which has a majority black population. On any given day, driving through the Delta, whether you're passing cotton fields along Highway 49 or corn and bean fields down Highway 61, you see white South Africans operating farm equipment and working in the field, doing the same work that local blacks have been doing for generations. I mean, take Sunflower County, for instance. The unemployment rate in Sunflower County is about 10%. And that's throughout the Delta. You have some counties, such as Sharkey, which is 10%. Humphreys and Holmes County is the unemployment rate is as high as 14%. But Mark, it gets even more difficult, where in the Delta, in some of these counties, the poverty rate can be as high as 39%. in these counties. And you have farmers that say they can't find people to do the work, so they outsource through third parties to foreign workers, where you have these people in these counties that are there to do the work, and they can do it.
So somebody's going to ask you, why would farm owners jump through so many hoops to get white South Africans from a majority black country to work in Mississippi, where majority people are black too, right? And are farmers for generations, and and pay South African workers more money. I mean, people tend to operate in their own economic best interest. Let's assume they're racist, right? Let's concede the point, right? Let's say that there's racism at play. People are still going to say, yeah, but why would they go through all this trouble to spend more money? Why wouldn't they just exploit black workers?
Well, for me, I think you can draw a direct line from some of the reasons that so many black people migrated from the South during the Great Migration to what's going on here, where we had people back there leaving for partially because they were just being treated unfairly, not being able to make enough money to make a living, all the way to today in our case, where we have local black workers still in the Mississippi Delta not being paid fairly. And as I mentioned earlier, not only not being paid fairly, having to train someone to do their job. And Mark, literally, we have local black farm workers driving a tractor in a field at the same time where you have foreign white South Africans driving in that same field, and those white South Africans are making more than the people who trained them to do their job. And so that's what we're looking at here. And the racial dynamic, the reason why they will jump through so many hoops in order to hire white South Africans instead of hiring local workers, especially given the poverty rate and the unemployment rate in the area, that's something that Pitts Farms are going to have to answer in litigation.
That's absolutely right, man. Before you go, I mean, what does it say in relation to like the bigger conversation we could have about black farmers? I mean, here at Black News Tonight, we talk about black farmers a lot. We've had many black farmers on. Is it fair to say that this is symptomatic of a bigger problem?
Oh, absolutely. And it just shows you what black farmers and black farm workers are up against. And at the Mississippi Center for Justice, this is a fight that has been going on for a long time. Mississippi Center for Justice has been working in the Delta, working around the state to represent and educate people in low-income communities, farmers, black farm workers, as to their rights, their rights and what they have access to, making sure that people have access to the legal justice system, and people in these low-income communities, such as Sunflower County and Sharkey County and Issaquah County, can be adequately represented.
Absolutely. Well, Ty, we appreciate the work you're doing. Keep the fight going and keep us posted on what's going on. We'll be certain to cover everything that's happening with farmers, not just there, but everywhere in this country, every single night on Black News Tonight. Again, thank you, Ty, and best of luck with the case. Everybody, join the conversation. We want to hear from you on this. What do you think about how black farmers are being treated? Is this symptomatic of a larger and broader problem with black farm labor? And maybe black labor in general? Head over to the BNC Instagram and Twitter pages and let us know how you feel. Also, visit our website, bnc.tv, and subscribe to our YouTube page to check out clips from the show.